Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome to Rogue Tower. This is from Die of Death Games. Love that name, by the way. Tabletop, absolutely basis for it. But anyway, if you have not seen my first look video for this game, for this title, that technically is going to be counted as episode number 1. Officially, we're on episode number 1 now. First off, thank you to those who viewed that, who clicked like, who dropped comments on that one, because that is what has made this series possible. I absolutely loved my first look at this game. With that, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump in and continue with the progress that we made in that first episode. So after 3 quick playthroughs in this roguelike tower defense game, we found that we have no source of mana at this time. So we're going to start with a mana bank upgrade. We're going to start with a mana capacity upgrade. And a sorcery 1 upgrade. We want to get those out of the way so we start actually producing mana, so that can be part of the playthrough, part of what we are doing. Looks like we also have an option to start placing mines, and we'll see what that's all about. Oh, here we go. Life Steal 1. All enemies generate 1 mana when they die. Their speed is increased by 0.1. Okay, and with 29 points, we'll take High Explosive. No, that's health. I want... As at least at this stage, we're dealing with health and armor and not the shields just yet. I have decided that for this campaign, even though there is single, double, or triple defense, I will continually work on triple defense. It seems like the only natural way to go, and with the tile expansion, it's the only way for that to even work properly, unless you have double or triple. But with single defense, you're always following a single path, and that's just, no, that's not interesting to me. We're going for the triple defense all the way. So if you didn't see the first look, here we are into the game. It's pixelated, but you have expansion of tiles is the way this one works, and each time you expand, you're initiating a new level. You can see we have a single mana point. That's good. We gain 1 per second, so we actually are going to have mana finally now that we've set ourselves up for that. Initially, though, all we have unlocked is the ballista, 50 gold per to get us started. Let's go ahead and place out our first handful of ballistas. Unlike before, I'm going to experiment and see what happens if we only place 3 closest to the tower, but then start placing some more a little bit further out than what we did previously. Okay, we are good on that first level with just 3. That is good to know. We're going to place 2 further out now instead of just 1. And so far that is definitely working. You know what, let's take the +1 here, a little closer to home. Oof, they just got that one before it got to us. Okay, Lifesteal becomes available, and that helps us gain mana. There's that +13. That's good. But before we do that, I want the broadhead bolts. That makes a lot more sense for me. Okay, 2 towers in here. We obviously have a +2 there. We'll take the +1 a little further out here. And so there's our slightly different approach. Put the defenses a little bit further out away from the tower. Spread out a little bit more. We'll see how that goes. Now from here, I think the natural progression is here because we're going to get a little bit of overlap from towers. Well, maybe not. That tower is not quite in range. Not at their current range anyway. As we expand range, that'll become more effective. Okay, clear there. Down Kind of just 2 down here. We only just got through them, but we are getting through them for now. Okay, that is an iron vein. Now that mines have been unlocked, eventually we're going to get something with that. I don't know quite what we're going to gather as a resource, but it's good to know that that's at least unlocked. Now from here, we're going to get back down to single towers now that we've done kind of the base amount. We have 410 gold remaining at the moment. This will use up 140. Ooh, plus 3. And in between those two, that's nice. Actually, you know what? I like this little +2 spot, +3 spot. We'll take that as well. We'll go ahead and put 2 in there just because it's too good not to. Though we are down to 120 gold. Hopefully we'll get enough to expand on our next area. This area has had an easy time as it's fairly isolated, so we'll expand here next. We are starting to get into armor. And we're having trouble with that one. It looks like it's going to get through, but can we stop those? No, all 3. Ooh, that one was down to a single hit point and we didn't get a hit in on it. Tower's down to 7. Score currently at a 45. We did not get enough to get a new tower, so that's a little worrying. Let's go ahead then and look at things like that. Let's make those cheap upgrades. We're going to get some upgrades to armor piercing. I need to do the armor piercing on the ones that are further out, like this. So we'll do that, and this one, so we can get increased armor piercing. From here, we'll get into something like health. There are some upgrades complete. Let's go ahead and continue on. Of course, this is the only one that's not at 2 tiles out yet, so we'll take that one next. There's that armor. There's that armor getting in the way. We are gonna struggle here. That one's gonna get through. Can we stop at least one of these and that one? We do stop that one. The others all got through. So 3 got through that time. We are down to 4. Not sure how much longer will last. All towers gain crit chance equal to their level, but lose 1 base damage. No, their levels are low, so that crit chance would be like 5. That's not good right now. All ballistas deal bleed damage. I like that. We'll give that a shot. Okay, these towers are pretty well placed, so we'll expand here. Okay, this armor. That red is giving the bleed damage. Okay, we were good on that side. This side is destroying us. We're down to 1. That's gonna do it. No, no, no. Come on, one more level. One more level. Get him. Oh, that was close. That was really close. But we do survive the level only just. What is this? Mana crystal. Okay, place a mana siphon next to it to gather mana from it. Okay. Alright, that's what that thing's for. Of course, we have that iron as well that we found. What do you get from this? House. Every level, this house will pay every adjacent tower defending it gold equal to the current level. We need to be putting towers next to that house. Can we afford a house? We can. Let's put one right next to it then, and we'll expand that way. I don't think we're going to make it through this level. It's not going to pay off well for us, but yeah, plus 8 gold. There you go. 8th level. 1 tower. That makes sense. This side looks like it's going to be okay. Maybe. Come on, come on. Take care of this side's going to be a real problem here. That's a lot coming in. And we're gone. We're gone. Yeah. Made it to level 8. Okay, so the ballistas, they struggle with the armor. They really struggle with the armor. I need to get another tower earlier on, I think. The mana was good, though. You can see we're at 99. Well, it's counting up right now, even though the game ended. But the mana is accumulating, so we can now look into using mana at least a little bit. We had 84 XP. All right, this is our first look at getting into tower repair and tower health. Both good things to keep us alive a little bit longer. We're going to get these very first upgrades out of the way. 25, 20 points. I will not bother with any additional ones at the moment. I want to use those 53 points on something else. What that is, I don't know. You know what, since Ballista is our main thing and it's our one strong tower that we have, I want to make some permanent upgrades to it that's going to make it better. That's going to make it stronger. We need to save up some XP for that, so let's hang on to this 53 XP till next time. They self-define as roguelike. From my understanding of the definition, I consider it roguelite. Roguelike, you don't get anything when you restart. To me, roguelite, which is where you do get something when you restart, I feel like you are getting something. You're getting that XP, and that XP you use to build up. But I understand their definition of being a roguelike because technically we're not starting with anything. The rogue element is happening through the gain of XP and through the development tree. So I get it. Either definition works for this game. Either way, let's go ahead and get the first 3 towers out. Let's definitely put one here next to that. And actually, for that matter, we might as well put an extra one in. We'll do that because that's going to help us gain gold as we play through. We have a little more strength this way, so we'll make our first 2 expansions there. And we have a couple spots up here on top, which is going to make this a very formidable area. It's going to be hard to come through there. So for that matter, I'm going to probably do another expansion that way very early on in this one. Get our 1 tower here. Yeah, this side. That side's struggling. Okay. Whew, there's the mine. There's the mana, the tower. The Tesla coil. We are gaining mana, so let's go ahead and select that one. 200 gold for each mana tower. Let's get our ballista tower up here on top. And then, can we afford one? We can. Let's put in a Tesla coil for the first time. We'll see what it does. Let's expand this way. I like our defenses along here. Woo! Hello, hello. Little zap of electricity. Base damage, only 8. Health multiplier is 5. Armor, ouch, that's weak. It's the shields. Okay, this thing is going to wipe out shields fast. I'm not going to mess around with that. We are not going to put up any more Tesla coils because I'm literally getting through levels where we're dealing with health. And then in the later levels that we've been surviving in, we're just getting into armor. And we're struggling with armor. That is down to the catapults, whatever they're calling them here. And that's what we're going to need to expand on. Okay, so we can afford this ballista. We'll get that down. And we're going to keep kind of expanding this way as we are better placed with our towers there. There is that armor that we are not dealing with well, and that one ended up getting through. Alright, we're going to go straight into the next level because I think this area can handle itself at least somewhat. I need a new card. 1 health gone. This area is definitely worrying on its state. Oh, that one got through. Can we stop this one? We do. Okay, good. Mana bolts. That's each. We can't afford that yet. The frost bolts we can. Oh, damage to armor. But I only have 1 Tesla coil. We'll take the damage to armor. We'll take the slow. Yeah, with no ability to deal with armor right now, this is not going to last long. I'm not sure how many levels we're going to get. You can see just how much of a struggle it was this time. I'm wondering if I should change the tower priority to lowest health. If I can do that. If I could do that, then you're taking out the easier ones first, and then the harder ones get dealt with accordingly. They get through, but at least it's fewer damage instead of a whole group bearing down on the tower late like that. Okay, we have another house here, so let's go ahead and start by getting that active. This has been our stopping point of late. Let's get some upgrades in on some of these guys. Some armor upgrades, at least on these outer towers. Okay, well, we will see level 9 finally. Maybe. Yes, we will. We will. Only just, though. Down to 2 health. But we do finally see level 9's first time that we will have made it that far. We've completed level 8. Next up is level 9. I have 270 gold, so I can't even afford a Tesla coil. Could throw down one more ballista here and expand that way. Oh boy. See you later. See you later. They're coming for us. Hey, we actually recovered 1 health. So there's that new one. Here goes 1. Here it comes. And game over. But we defended 8 levels. We got 108 XP. We got a new record, 1 level higher than we were previously, so that adds an additional 24 bonus XP. And the Tesla coil was just as valuable as the ballista, even though its focus was on shield and we don't have shields. So it did do okay for itself. Good to know for the future, but the Tesla coil will definitely not be a short-term focus now that I know where its strengths are. 185 XP is enough to make a ballista upgrade. One of these permanent upgrades. We have better bolts. That is extra damage to health. Extra damage to armor would be very, very helpful. But I already know what the ballista is good for. It's the close range thing to wipe out the health remaining. We need to get to a position where we can start actually handling the armor properly. So for now, I'm going to take the bonus to health. Permanent bonus. There you go. Now, knowing that, the mortar is the key towards wiping out the armor. We're going to need to focus on that. We have crit chance, extra 25% blood damage, I believe is what that says. It would be nice if the text was clear. Give them an update or two and they'll realize that. Extra damage to shields. We don't need shields right now. And this is why it's good with armor, because we already have this. That plus 120 would be nice, but let's go ahead and take the bleed damage. And the crit chance, I suppose. Alright, so we got the first 3 towers down. Of course, localized there. Not a great spot here, but we will expand that direction. That's a much better spot with the elevation. Fortification. Increase main tower's max by 3. That's a pretty good healthy jump for that one. Sorcery 1 is gain plus 3 mana generation per second, which is very valuable, but that's for that Tesla tower, and we're just not at that stage yet. All ballistas plus 1 damage to armor is huge, as that's going to be a necessary thing going forward. So we have plus 1 health damage, plus 1 armor damage now for each and every. We of course have our tower here. You know what, I'll take that plus 2 And what we get here, that should be helpful with. Oh boy, they're coming in fast. Ouch. 2 already made it through. Boy, they were quick. I'm a little light on the towers. We did get both of those taken out. We are really close on these. But I'm not sure that one. Yeah, that one got through, but we did get the other. So only one ended up getting through on that level, so that's good. I also like how I realized once you expand, you can quickly drop a ballista in the new area. We definitely need a new one down here, as this is a very unique area for us. That one's definitely going to get through. Oh, both of them ended up getting through. Stop this one. Oh, so close. I think that was a split second. 2/10 away from taking that one out. 5% slow is definitely good. Take that one. Okay, now which way do we go? This way seems to be doing fine. So let's go ahead and go here. Still, I think I need another one down here. I'm just getting too much coming in. Down to 5. We stop the onslaught. There you go. Okay. Okay, we're going to expand this way now. Go ahead and put another one down here. That one's going to get through. Oh, I can't afford another one right now. Oh no! Okay, we did not get past that level this time around. 84 XP. No sign of the tower in sight. One thing I'm realizing, the more cards I'm unlocking, the harder it is to get the card you need. When there was only 6 or 7 cards, you had a near 50% chance that the card you needed was going to pop up. Now that we've quickly progressed and gotten up to, I don't know, 15 to 20 cards, the draw, it's a lot harder to get the card you need. A lot harder. So, I'm going to keep that in mind going forward. 84 XP is all we earned this time. Alright folks, well, lessons are learned. I love this game. The experimentation that is possible, because you are going to lose, period. And the consequence of that is you gain XP. It's just a matter of how much XP you gain. And the consequence of that is you make upgrades to get better. So it's perfectly okay. It's perfectly appropriate to lose and lose again. And that creates immense replayability to this game. That makes it absolutely fantastic. I love where they're going with this. I love the openness of the skill tree, of the development tree, the card tree, the system. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's really, really a nice touch to the tower defense genre. And I can't wait to play more of this. I can't wait to make plenty of mistakes along the way to learn and get better and grow. Today, the big lesson we learned was the mana towers. Yeah, not so helpful early on. They'll be very helpful later on. For now, I need to sort out this situation regarding armor, but there's plenty of situations we're trying to deal with to get to higher and higher levels. This is a fun game. This is a really fun game, and I strongly recommend it. I also strongly recommend that you help me out. You help us out. If you enjoyed this, if you enjoyed watching this, I want there to be plenty more of this. This deserves a long-term save. This deserves a long-term series. And for that to happen, it is going to require your help. For the first 3 episodes, and this is already technically the second of those episodes, so don't worry, I will not push this time after time after time if you're new to the channel. But the very beginning of it, I have a small channel. I've just, at least at the time of recording, I have slightly over 3,000 subscribers. And while I get a decent amount of views per month, so much of that is returning subscribers, which is unusual for channels. Most of them, the algorithm gives them just enough love to get something like this out there a little bit on its own. But I need your help. If you could drop a like, if you could drop a comment, that is what it's going to take to get this series visible to newcomers, hopefully like yourself. So like, comment, subscribe. I'm Decathlon Gamer. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.